Okay, so the build your foot birthday, it's only a few days left now, so I thought I'll decide who I'm going to go with. On my main account, I'm probably going to be doing um what it looks like I'm probably going to be doing is doing the most obvious choice there, and that would be Dharma. But I'm thinking about who to do on this account. There's a few players I was looking at. I'm looking at Gabby as well. The only thing that's deterring me away, and I think at this stage, you need to realistically have 95 sprint speed for that card. The other card I was looking at, Dumbia, that it's not a bad card either, although you probably couldn't start him on this account. But we see like Rashford, he's okay. We should better finishing. But I kind of want the finished article, and this card will last me during team of the season. So I'm being very selective in terms of who I do choose. Marmouche is a very good card. If you have this card, you're laughing. But I think even Gold Marmouche, 180, he's actually on sale. Not sale, but he's available to buy. I think that's a very nice card. Otherwise, I was thinking, but we're going to do some. I'm going to walk you through what I'm going to choose. And Delapit also is another nice card as well. Look at that. So what we're going to do is, because everyone's got 5-star, 5-star. So again, the card that I was looking at really here is Marmouche, but where is it? That's that card. Nice. So you see he's got the sprint speed anyway. And you might be thinking, oh, why do you care about the sprint speed? But trust me, for a card to last your team in a season, this one's extinct, but this one looks pretty nice. Anyway, we're gonna go through, from wide winger to what even is this? And then he gets the playstyles could be better. So we're gonna try. So first of all, what I would probably I'm just thinking. Well, I almost just choked. I'm just seeing what else there is available. So King of Egypt is still there. Okay, what I'd probably say is we go to evolve players, and then we're gonna do. If you were to use a speed boost, I would say rapid and quick step. Both of those kind of what I would go for. You don't have that much choice really. He's probably extinct. Near enough he is. Who knows? This is a good card. The height is an issue. That's a nice card. This for rapid and quick step. Ashawala, I used to really like her. When the game came out. Liao is the other card, but Liao is extinct. That's a real nice card. Okay, so personally, what I would want, and in case you're wondering what I could do for my squad, the FUT Birthday 1, I got Alvarez. But I don't know if I'm going to use Alvarez. He's a bit of an interesting one. I mean, I could upgrade him. But so these are just decisions. I just thought I'll walk you through. This is my decision making. We're going to do some filters in a second. And also, like, sometimes, like, if you look at this card here, when you look at this card, there's not that much in it. You see, like, here? Again. I mean, unless you want a dynamic image, but let's be realistic, who cares about that? Like here, there's not that much in it. So you can see like, you're paying for like plus 1 or 2 stats. Like I actually had Alvarez originally for the other evolution where you get the defensive awareness, which I didn't do in the end because the sprint speed, it's too low. It's at this stage now you need the sprint speed. It's gone back up. Why has he gone back up? That's a nice cool one. Perfect attack him if he's too slow there. I think his Alvarez card's a good card. I'm just saying, why has he gone up? I actually don't know. But yeah, we'll sell him anyway. There's literally no reason why he's gone up. Unless I'm just not thinking here, but literally there's no point. Even compared to these two, the playstyles is nothing even different. So just a few, just save your money there, in my opinion. Maybe it is his versatile scorer. Not that the Travella Plus means anything, but again, you know what? Why not? He's a good super sub, but I suppose you could also put a regular Alvarez and versatile scorer. Do I still have that one available? I do. I'm probably not going to use Alvarez for it. But I still have him available. I could buff up Rashford though. Wow, he looks pretty cool. You know what? I might buff up Rashford. I don't really want that. Interesting. So you can see like here, you can just do regular Alvarez. Like there's literally no difference. Okay, so what we'll do now actually. So you see, these are all the. So when I'm doing these evolutions, these are all the things that I've got to consider. To be honest, I think we move him. We should have Ferguson. Where is it? Hey, that was cool though. They should do more things like those cards. Alvarez, let's see. Is he on the market? There's not many of him, but we'll sell him now while his price is high. There's quite a few. We will take him. No, just price him under so he sells. We actually have Ferguson as well, which is a really nice card. We've got Gold Alvarez as well. Who do we even have on this account? We still got Maradona. We got Cunha. Who else is? She got some pretty nice cards here. Did I not do Ferguson on this account, or did I do it on my main account? This problem with so many accounts. Honestly, like right now, I'm only playing realistically. Yeah, right now, I'll be honest. I'm playing. There's so many bloody accounts now. I've literally at this stage of the year. Is he still going for something? I bought him and his price is a bit high. But yeah, there's so many accounts I have. Honestly, it's just so hard to keep track. Okay, fine, we'll leave it. I believe he has a brother, Lewis. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, so I mean, like, there's so many cool cards. Lineker we've got as well. You know, some of these cards are just so good, like this Lineker card. 63k steal, man. Absolute steal. Nabry we got as well. So when I'm doing this evolution, it's gotta beat this Nabry card. Do you see? That's the problem. That's the big problem that I'm running into. It has to beat the Nabry card. Like, if it doesn't beat the Nabry card, in my opinion, it's not worth it. One thing you could do as well is you can go to players, and then of course this takes all of them in together. What we could do here is, if we do here sprint speed, this is very ambitious. Sprint speed 95. Okay, we still got some players. Okay, finishing 95. Again, very ambitious. Agility and balance 85. Balance 85. Composure minimum 85. Then we'll do short passing 85. Not that it really makes a difference, but I think once you're going for a car like this, you might as well just fill it in. There's actually so many good cards here. Let's say with Premier League. I suppose we can be picky on playstyles now. So I want them to at least have quick step and rapid, which that's probably not going to look that good. Okay, yeah. So there's not that many cards that ideally we can choose from. Like if I want like a mega card, who is this? Hodence. He looks cool though. He's still extinct. What a card. Honestly, if you done this card and you got him as a sub, I don't think he's gonna come back to the market anytime soon, to be honest. Let me know in the comment section down below. I just can't believe that I missed that. I mean, to be honest, let me know down below if you've got this card. It looks insane, man. Absolutely insane. 99 sprint speed, 99 finishing is basically everything that you want. Wow. That is really insane. Anyway, Matoma. That Matoma card's not too bad. If only you could play striker though. There's a lot of cards to choose from anyway. We'll come back to that later on. Let's just copy and paste all this because I want all of that. So let's go back to evolutions. So these are decisions that I make where I'm trying to find a perfect card. So again, I'm trying to find someone who's got a bit of everything. So we'll add this to the end. Wait, why is that not working? Hang on, let's do just for a second. It's not gonna. Hang on. Let's do long passing. 80. Okay. 95 sprint speed was probably a bit too ambitious. Let's say we drop this to 892 and then we drop the sprint speed to 92. Let's not be overly ambitious. So Marmouche is looking like the card. What's that one? I mean, it's not bad for 170k. I wanted to buy Mia Hamm. She's gone back up again, man. I swear, you know these traders, sometimes I swear they give the most nonsense advice. I was thinking she's too cheap for that price. Not that one. God knows why she's risen up again. I don't know. I should have bought her early on. James is still just going down. This actually it's like one of the cheapest team of the years you can get. One of the cheap team of the year card. It's definitely one to get. So yeah, I'm a bit stuck here at the moment. It's like probably 3 pages. Okay, it's quite a lot of cards here to be honest. And if we then went agility and balance and quick step. Owen. To be honest, that's actually a pretty nice card. Ballon d'Or Owen. That's actually a pretty nice card in terms of stats. So, you know, when I'm looking for a sub, is he still gone? Yeah. These cards, I'm looking for a sub. Some of these cards are actually really, really good. Some of these combos. Especially something like this Owen card here. You can sub that player on. And you know he's got naturally got the good sprint speed. Actually, you know what? I might actually consider for versatile goal score on this account. I don't even think I've done it on my main account either. Versatile goal score. You know what? This Owen card. I didn't do Ferguson. Yeah, I did Mantinelli on this one. Versatile goal score. So I could do my Rashford, which is probably the best step here. I mean, how could I not do that Rashford playstyle? I think I gotta go with Rashford here. I think I kind of got to go with Rashford. Okay, so we'll leave that. So you see, this is why it takes so long because I just got to figure out everything. You know, what am I doing? What cards are good? And then I'm looking, can I start? So I got a Premier League, La Liga hybrid. Playstyles suck though. So it looks like Rashford's probably one of the better options. The question is, let's flash step Rashford. So the big question is, I care about the low driven playstyle plus, but not the regular one. So now I have to look at now versatile goal score. I got to think, okay, even though I'm probably not going to do it, it's worth comparing. Obviously, you haven't got the sprint speed there, but the finishing is identical. Everything else is identical, really. The playstyles, you could argue, are somewhat better. So, like, you know, this Rashford card that I've done ages ago, it actually is lasting quite a long time. So we'll start that one. That's going to take some time. So again, now, again, I've decided away from it. So you see, these are all the things I just take into account. And I actually really enjoy doing this kind of stuff. You know, I thought I'd upload the full video for the sake of it. But now, the FUT Birthday evolution. Let's say we drop the sprint speed to 92. We'll put the finishing at 92. We will put the shot power at minimum 85. Long shots is not that important, but we'll just say 80. Stamina. Okay, let's filter all these first. Let's just see what we come up with. So not that many cards. If we do Premier League, La Liga, we can do League One, I suppose. Yeah, literally not many cards at all, really. Yeah. The question is, why doesn't Marmouche make the cut here? What does he not have? What does he not have? That's the question. Again, you can just get the inform, but I think he's still. What does he not have here? No, he has. Why is it not showing up in a filter? Unless I'm being an idiot right now. Agility and balance 85. Composure's 91. Finishing is 90. Okay. Maybe we should put the finishing to 90. That's bringing a lot more players in. All right. So I don't mind sacrificing the finishing. So Marmouche now should be here. Miko Marino. I was very much, I'll be honest, I was very much considering him. Because I was thinking, Jesus Christ, I can play the guy in center. Imagine like attacking centre mid, Tiki Taka playstyle plus as well. Defense awareness could be much better. So we type Marmouche here. Then what we'll do is, then we'll do custom filters. So you're trying to tell me no one has the quick step playstyle here? The regular quick step playstyle? No chance this is the case. Sometimes it can get bugged. Okay, what we're gonna do now, let's put the main stats up. So I want composure to be 87. I want realistically shot power to be 88. I don't know why. Let's try finesse shot. It's a bit more easier. Okay, so finesse shot's there. Only Alvarez is still there. Maybe we. I kind of want to sell him though because maybe I shouldn't have. But then like, there's no difference between that gold card. 85 short passing. Who's this guy? That's not a bad option here. This Wheatley guy, 6'2" though. So you know what? We're gonna make some more changes. Everyone's 5-star, 5-star. We're gonna get rid of the height now. So custom filters. Let's do maximum of 1.8. I'm 6 foot, so 183 should be 6 foot. All right. How we're looking now? Because at least now we get. Okay, not that many players here, guys. Not that many players. So realistically, I'm gonna have to choose from some of these guys. And again, why is Marmouche not here? A lot of backwards and forwards. Marmouche, why is he not here? Again, am I being 6 foot? 184. You should be here now. 184. You should be here. 184 centimeters is over 6 foot. Just over. I know I'm 183. I know that's 6 foot exactly. So I can claim I'm 6 foot. I don't know actually. We increased it now. Maybe I'm just being stupid. I don't know actually. God knows. Let's just get rid of this. It's the finesse shot. Okay. Rolls. Okay, we'll come back to this. So let's go back to 6 foot because I'll be honest. We do the rolls as well. So Marmu should still be there. Okay. Now let's go to the rolls. Now, does anyone have, out of curiosity, a playstyle plus and a poacher advanced forward? Now this is where things are gonna get no. Oh nah. Someone probably kept him probably laughing. But I suppose why wouldn't you do that? That is very interesting. So what does he have? It just says advanced or plus, which is not the end of the world. Okay, we got to choose between one of these guys now. Now, what play styles do I want? Could we get this and this? This is ambitious. Quick step is not there. I know that. Is any more tiki taka and ping pass? Cunha. We've already done that Cunha card. Okay, so ping pass is probably asking for too much. Do we have tiki taka? We do. Okay. So now we can be a bit precise. So for some reason, it's not registering all these. He looks cool. Okay, we kind of want positions. Now, can they play cam as well? That's irrelevant, by the way. Don't worry about that too much. Um, hmm. Now, is there someone that has an aggression of 85, probably pushing it, stamina of 85, definitely. Thank you very much, ad block, but I'm not paying for your service, although I probably should. Well, they should make a 85 stamina, 85 aggression, and strength. This is pushing it. So Avila, yes, I remember this Avila card. To be honest, he has everything that I'd want. So this Avila card is kind of what I'm leaning. It's got insight, it's got power shot, it's got dead ball, 5'8". His curve could be better, which you can argue is probably one of the most important things really with this finesse shot playstyle plus. Who's this guy? Who is this guy? I've not actually seen this guy. Who the hell is he? 92 sprint speed, 90 finishing. Can play centre mid cam. And he's got pink pass. His defense awareness is mediocre. Wait, I need a toon squad. Very interesting. This is actually a very interesting card. You know what? To be honestly, to be honest, can't speak English. I think he's probably the card I'm thinking of doing. Look, his playstyles could be better. Don't get me wrong. But the fact he can play striker, centre mid, and cam. Now, when I look at my team now on this account, I could sub him on as a centre mid. If he could play CDM, it would have been undoubtedly, I would have done him. Even though he lacks defensive awareness, I would have done it anyway. I could have started him because you see, I've also got Dembele, which he hasn't really got any links. But like this guy could fill in for this Dembele card. So you know what? I think he's a card I must very much seriously consider. Avila also looks very good. This one, you don't want this because who wants Court Bloody Jester? But he looks very, very good. He looks good. Opoku. The thing is, the long pass is somewhat important, especially for these kind of cards. I kind of want to set up a team that everyone can shoot. This guy looks goated, though, to be honest. You know what? Hang on. Let's do something. A lot of money, though. But so this expires on Friday. 2 days' time. So today's the 19th. Okay, so it's gone. And let's say we get rid of the height. Do we have any other options here? Bloody extinct. That's another nice card there. 6'1", 97 short pass. If anyone here could just play CDM, that would have been insane. Insane. I don't think there is. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. Who knows? That would have been insane. What about like none the league? What if it just calls a purely a sub? Nah, we can't get in. Hey, interesting. So I think it's between these ones. We're gonna put Marmouche as well in there. So let's decide. So we're gonna put Marmouche in there as well. Cost the gold one. I mean, you know what? We could, I suppose we could. I really hate how this works. I wish you could just alt middle mouse click this. Anyway, that's the inform. I don't think there's going to be any difference. How many informs does this guy have? 2 informs. Okay, let's just keep it simple here. There's literally no difference. So you're paying for a bit of strength and a tiny bit more aggression. Who cares about the heading accuracy? Waste of money. This one's not too bad because only 40k. This one is quite pricey. And he's extinct anyway. Okay, so forget it. No point. Okay, so now we have really these players in contention now. We can drop the sprint speed to 90. Hmm. I'm just going to do one more thing actually. We're going to go to overview. FUT Birthday up. No, what's it called? Oh no, what's it called? Build your FUT Birthday. Okay, we're going to do one more thing that I want to check. Are any of these cards CDMs? Okay. There's a few. So some of these cards can play as attacking CDMs. This Uchi card looks like a bit of a tank, I won't lie. See, stats look better than it looks, because look at that. Goodness sake, look at that. Actually, you know what? Bloody hell. That's actually a nice card. But don't get me wrong, his defense awareness is dead, yeah? Like, don't get me wrong, but look, can he play center mid as well? Okay, he can't. Shit. That would have been, because I was thinking, can I get a player that can play both of those positions? As all the selected positions. Has anyone here's got at least 75? That sprint speed just messes him up so badly. A fantastic card though. Goodness sake, that sprint speed really messes him up. And he can play CDM holding. See if I could start one of these cards. South Korea's got. Okay, so do you see like this Uche card actually like looks bloody insane, and he's kind of got everything that I'd want. So like, I would honestly put him in, but the problem is he can't play all those positions. So many different versions of him. Ozcan. But he's So I'm thinking here now, could I get a starter? So do you see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to find a player that can do everything. I could wait for tomorrow. There could be an evolution tomorrow, but to be honest, I'm probably going away, so I can't bother to do that. That's Toon Squad. So he needs Toon Squad. Versatile goal scorer. Okay, so this one's actually a really cool card. I'm just thinking, should I just do him? But now it's interesting. So now things are interesting. So Vila's got the finesse shot playstyle. They both got incisive. I think everyone's got incisive. I think every single player's got incisive. The question is, who trumps who? Okay. Hope I didn't. So Vila is the much better card. He's got a long ball as well, and he's got relentless. Now Vila can play striker, left mid, right mid, and cam. That's not very useful because in the 4-2-1-3 that you would use, he doesn't play in a wing positions. And also, when I'm doing this, I'm taking into account who I have already. So a Vila here, that as short as beneficial. The rest of this is irrelevant. So Villa's got advanced forward striker, so has he. Okay, so Villa comes out with the better sprint speed, which is more important. The shooting is identical. The passing is identical. Avila is slightly better, but he loses the curve. And the only benefit of this card is he can play centre mid as well. Avila's got a bit better agility, he's got much better defending, and the physicalities in it. You know what? The playstyle plus will be the biggest factor. And Avila's got the better playstyles, but the stamina shouldn't take into account. I think Avila's got to go. He's got power shot as well. I think Avila's got to go. We will compare Avila and Marmouche. This is how I compare the cards that look like this. So Marmouche, the benefit is he can play striker, left mid, and left wing. Now, the reason on this account is I've got no one. So when I change here, a little sneak peek of some tactics here. Issue I have when I go to this system is he can play right wing. He can play right wing as well. He can play left wing. But I lose some players. What I mean by this, okay? So let's say we use this as our main formation. Coming out next week. I'm thinking who will be my main starters. So on this account, so Wanyeri would be the card. Let's just say we get rid of Chiesa. To be honest, we need a CDM centre mid. We could technically do this, which might be the best option. We do need a CDM center mid. And then the issue we have here is, so let's say we go back onto the, so like you can see here, the issue I have here is that he can play left wing, but he can't play left mid. He's the only one who can play left mid in the 4-4-2. So we need someone, and he can't play anything apart from Cam and right mid. He can play over right. So maybe we consider this Marmoush card for the sole reason he can play left mid and striker, and we can sub him on. That is the only reason why I'm leaning towards him, whereas Avila can't play any other position apart from striker and cam. So I would be effectively forced to use him in a 4-2-3-1 shape as a cam, which, to be honest, he could probably do it, but Dembele's a better cam. And Wanyeri is probably with the playstyles. Though he feels a bit fraudulent at times, I won't lie. He's probably the better cam here. I think he's too close to Wanyeri. So he goes. Marmoush is in contention here. This guy, do we still have Toon Squad available? Do we? So on this account, I got to figure out. I think I've done Toon Squad on this account. Is that my main account? Was it my God bloody knows? Okay, we haven't done it yet. Toon Squad. Okay, so technically, we can still do these. Now the question is, out of all these players, who do I choose? Now he could play striker, centre mid, and centre mid. He can play CDM. Let's compare them. So they're both exactly the same. Height-wise, let's be realistic. They both got the exact same play styles. The thing is, he's got 92 sprint speed. He's only got 88. Shooting is identical. Who cares about volleys? Passing is where. So this is a bit deceptive. So this here, he can't cross. He's never going to cross. He's never going to take a free kick. His curve is dreadful. But he doesn't got the finesse shot playstyle plus. Then defending, he's actually very, very good. The only solution is that I play him. But I need a CDM. And you see, Rabiot is a very good CDM for the price, but 91 sprint speed. The only thing that's letting me down is this guy's sprint speed's low. It's really low. It's not good enough, man. It's not good enough. Like, trust me, I want this to last for team of the season. And he can play hockey. Alright, let's continue. So his long passing is bad, which is bad from centre mid. So that is why I'm leaning more towards this card. Much better tackling. Stamina's much better and strength is. So I think he will go. The benefit is they're French. So in terms of chemistry, for Dembele to get chem, it's not going to make a difference, is it? For the League One player would have made a difference. But for La Liga, this could make a good difference. So unless... Okay, so now the question is between these two now. Okay, so the question is now, who on earth do I choose? Now, Marmoush is looking like the better option. He's got much better sprint speed, so I can sub him on. 6 sprint speed, that's a big difference. The passing is identical, but Marmoush has the curve which you needed for the finesse shot, whereas Appin doesn't, but Appin's got the long passing. The physicality, Appin wins. And he's got defending ability. The only thing that's keeping Marmoush ahead now is the fact that he can play left wing. Now, he hasn't got any of the bloody play styles. What does this one give? Inside forward plus plus, left mid only. I might have to go for Appin here, guys. Marmoush, I could always find a good attacker. Now, the final thing I need to compare is it needs to be better than Tonali. So they got the same sprint speed, which is a problematic. Tonali's okay now, but he's a bit slow. Shooting, Tonali's out. Passing is identical. You know, he's one. The most important is long passing and vision anyway. And Tonali, they're very racist. Defending, he's got the same as Tonali. Tonali's got a bit better defensive awareness, which is important. In physicality, he loses. You know what? It's happened, guys. I'm so close to getting Marmoush. The only thing. See, these are all the decisions you have to make when you're getting these cards. The thing is, in a 4-4-2, I've got no one. I have to play him in a 4-4-2. But then and also this guy could be subbed in at CDM. And then we have a second problem here, chat. To be honest, when I have to compare these two actually. That's actually a good point. That's actually a really good point. He's got better sprint speed. He can't shoot to save his life. His passing is actually much better. Defending is really good. If only this Patterson guy could play centre mid as well. That is the only reason I'm leaning towards it. Now the final thing I've got to figure out. The absolute final thing that I must figure out is these guys are not going to replace anyone. Why am I doing this card again? I honestly don't even know why I'm doing this card. I can't remember what. Why am I doing this card again? King of Bloody Egypt. Hang on. Hang on. When is that finishing? I forgot about that. 6 hours. Okay. So he's my sub. Okay, I remember now. 99 sprint speed. Okay, this guy's the GOAT sub for CDM position. Okay. We got to move quickly on this. Okay. And then the final thing we need to do here is Rashford. Can Rashford play left mid? He can. Okay. So before I forget this bloody evolution, we got to do this Pio guy, yeah? Puig, because he's a sub, but this bronze breakthrough, this one expires today. Shit. Okay, let's move quickly on that one. We need to sort this team out. Honestly, I love doing these unique cards. Toon score, we have 1 day to do. Okay, we got to move quick. We got to move. And my evolution. Okay, so got win 2 matches. Win 3 matches. I can do that in 6 hours. That's fine. Okay, final verdict. It's this guy. And we got to move quickly on him. Let's check him out. Imagine he was bloody extinct after all that time. We would have gone with Marmouche. So we're going to go with Appen in the end. What's his name? Kevin Appen. Not many of them in the market. Anyone got playstyles? No. We just buy somewhat of a new one. Number of owners, no games. Perfect. Fresh card. That's Appen done. And we're going to put him in Toon Squad. I have to always keep these bloody tabs open because there's so many of them. And we got to put him in Toon Squad. PP. That is looking. That's looking very interesting. I like this. Okay. Well, that's that done. That's that sorted. Yes, he hasn't got any defensive play styles, but he can play attack and center mid as well. That is who we've gone with. And we'll take a screenshot of this. Yep, that's what we're going to go with. Close one. Thanks for watching. Of course, catch you next time. Peace. Hope you kind of got a bit of an understanding of how I made my decisions.